Hey people, right, today we're going to do a little quick review on the ERBAUER, if that's how you say it, EXT 18v cordless SDS. Now my old SDS died a ghost, so I've been looking around and researching and trying to fix what I could get with best within my budget, and I've managed to pick this kit up from Screwfix. If you want to know the price, pop over to Screwfix yourself and have a look. But be careful, because they sell just a body only with no battery and no charger, and they also sell the kit that I bought, which includes one 4-amp battery and the battery charger. Now you can buy separate batteries, you can buy separate chargers. The EXT system on the ERBAUER is basically, they have a range of various tools, and basically they're all bodies only. One battery fits them all. You've got the drills, drivers, planers, 4-inch discs, hoovers, reciprocating saws, sanders, skill saws, jigsaws, and they all run off the one battery. Now they do a 2-amp battery, a 4-amp battery and a 5-amp battery. This particular drill came with a 4-amp battery. It says it's SDS Plus. It's got rotate with hammer only, and chisel function, and a massive 2.1 joules of impact power. So it's rated up on the hammer from 0 to 4,500 beats per minute. Anti-vibration body. It's a 50-minute charge for a 4-amp battery, and it's 1400 RPM on the drill. Now it states it'll drill 32mm in wood, 13mm in steel and 24mm in concrete, which is a good range. So I've got him out of the packing. We'll open the box up and have a look. It's just a cheapy blow molded case. There's nothing spectacular about it. It has got some wire clasps instead of the obligatory plastic. They're not as strong as obviously Makita, DeWalt, all that, but then you're not paying that kind of money. So let's have a look. Alright, in the lid we've got the obligatory manuals for the charger and the drill itself. The guarantees are in the back, but when you buy from Screwfix or any mail order company, your receipt from the vendor is your guarantee. This actually comes with a 2-year guarantee and warranty. So, right, in the lid you've got your handle and depth gauge, steel depth gauge, not a flimsy plastic shit one, but I don't really know who uses a depth gauge anymore. Bit of tape around the drill bit will suffice. Right, you've got your charger, 18V 4-amp battery, and body itself. Now there isn't any room or spacing in the case for an extra battery. I will be buying another battery. An 18V 4-amp battery is £40 I found in a DIY store. A 5-amp battery is £50, or I could drop down to a 2-amp battery for £35. I'll be picking up another 4-amp battery. That should be more than plenty. And what I think I'll do is because this is all blown moulding, it's hollow, is I'll just cut a little slot in there to fit a second battery myself. But for now, we'll have a look at just the drill and everything. I'll get him out of the box, we'll have a look, and then I'll explain as well what drew me to this because of the cool charging. So stay tuned. I'll dig him out and we'll have a look. Right, there she is. She's out of the box. Sorry. Yeah, just it is what it is. It's a nice weighty feel. The book has it down as 2.7 kilo. I'm trying to hold the camera away enough and get you in shot. But there's a nice feel to the body. It doesn't feel cheap. The plastics are not dimpling when I'm pressing. The nice seams, the rubber feels as it should, like it's not going to peel off, or I'm average size, so you can see by my hands the size. It's probably about the same size as a decent DeWalt cordless drill. A little bit heavier, but yeah, it's an SDS Plus, which is basically, if you're not a professional builder working day in day out, SDS Plus is what you're going to use. So the bits are cheap for it. It'll fit anything with SDS Plus. Battery, like I said, 4 amp. Now what initially drew me to this was the stay cool technology. Now what ERBAUER are saying is that whilst charging, a fan kicks in the charger, which keeps the battery cool whilst it's charging. Now I've already charged this battery up, so we can do a little demonstrations. And at the minute you plug it in, you can hear that the fan kicks in. I'll put you on a stand and show you what I mean in a minute. And I'll also fit the handle. The handle just slips over the body up to this collet, and then you tighten the handle. That then can obviously be set in any rotation you want it to be, whichever's comfortable for your hole for what you're drilling. And then the depth stop on the handle, if you push, see there's a little slot there, if you push that in, that will allow the depth stop to go past, and then when you release it, it'll lock the depth stop at whatever depth you want. So I'll plug the charger in, I'll take the battery off. Again, the battery to remove, I'm trying to do this one-handed, but basically is push down and pull the battery away from the body, and that's it. Put it on the tripod and I'll show you what I mean about the cool running on the charger. Right, I'm not going to teach you granny to suck eggs, and it is only just a quick review, but for those of you who are new to cordless tools or have got very little experience, obviously the tool comes and you need a battery to operate it. 99.9% of cordless tools, the batteries will come with some form of button, whether it's on the sides or the top, to remove the battery from the tool, because that's what locks it in. Sorry my hand, but I've got a fractured hand at the moment. You press the button in and pull the battery away from the body. That then slides on runners in the body and on the battery. To fit the battery, you don't depress the button, you just push until you hear the click, and that's it, you're good to go. Now, what drew me to this particular model was what they call their run cool technology, keep cool technology. The charger is fitted with basically a fan. It won't work now. There's an indicator on these batteries. If you press, it shows you how many life cells you've got left. This one in particular has 4. But I've charged this up prior to this review so we can get straight into some drilling. But what would happen when you fit this into the charger, exactly the same way as fitting it into the body, you've got grooves and you've got grooves. You just put it in, push forward. Obviously the green light is telling me that that is fully charged. It's an intelligent charger. But once the battery is run down, the charger would kick in and the fan would come on. The fan then in turn is keeping the battery and the charger itself cool. This will aid in faster charge times and deeper cell charging. Now, according to their own paperwork, the run cool technology will give you up to 25% better performance. What helps as well, and why I picked this particular SDS, is because it's a brushless motor. A brushed motor has got 2 brushes either side of the motor that rub constantly on the motor, causing friction and heat. A brushless motor will give you a longer battery life and less heat, because obviously there's no brushes there touching the motor that are constantly rubbing. So fit him in, just push him till he clicks. I'll put the handle on, I'll get some bits, and then we can go through the drilling and see exactly what it's like. Right, I got a few bits laid out just for you to see. SDS bits come in all different shapes and sizes. You can get them up to 3-4 foot long sometimes, with extensions as well. And the main difference being, this is a normal masonry bit for a drill with a chuck, a normal chuck that you either tighten with a chuck key or tighten by hand. This is an SDS Plus bit. You see, it's got flutes. Now the difference is, in a normal chuck, a hammer drill, the body of the drill itself is hitting the drill bit and moving it forward. With an SDS bit, if you look, there's a bearing down inside the chuck that sits in this groove and allows that amount of movement of the drill bit, whereas the chucked drill bit is fixed. An SDS drill bit actually moves and is hammered forward that amount each time. I'll put one in the chuck and just show you. It's a bit awkward, so just push him in till he clicks, and now you can see what I mean. The drill bit actually moves. So when you're drilling forward, the drill bit is hammered forward. You come behind with the drill. It's hammered forward. You come behind the drill as it's spinning, obviously. To remove the drill bit, you just pull the collet back, pull the drill bit out. Now, good thing with SDS hammers, same fitting, but you can fit different shape, size chisels. Same again, rotate him, drop him in. Now, if I put that onto just hammer, I can hammer my way through a wall with a chisel. If I got to fit a toilet vent or a washing machine or a dryer outlet. Same again, pull back, put them straight out. On this particular model, you've got drill, hammer drill, rotating chisel, and just hammer mode. Rotating chisel is if you had a star chisel in there, it would turn as it's hammering forward like a drill bit. Hammer just means that it's going to impact forward but not turn. So we're going to use a 10mm masonry bit. It's not a new bit. And drop him in. We'll take him outside some concrete and we'll see how much life we get out of one battery. Right, so there you are. Just to wrap up, I drilled 20 10mm holes in a concrete path, and that path has been down for at least 50 years, so that concrete is hard. And so far I've used 1 bar. So if we average that I can drill 20 holes per bar, that's 80 10mm holes on 1 charge. So far I'm pretty impressed. There was plenty of power. The drill wasn't bogging down. It felt comfortable in hand. Felt like I could carry on drilling all day. Obviously, it's a brand new battery. It's just had a full charge. It's the first use. So over time, the battery power has got to diminish. But at £40 for replacement batteries, I'll definitely be getting a second battery. And the cheapest chips to replace anyway. I'll do another test now in 6 months maybe and see what my views are on the drill so far. But up to now, I think, yeah. Good thing as well, I can bring in the charger, take the battery out. Even though I've still got 3 bars, I can pop this back in the charger and top it up. If I'm having break or dinner and I'm on site working, then I can chuck this back in the charger and top it back up. Now we should hear the fan kick in. Hear the fan? That's the stay cool system that they say they use. So I could leave that charged for 10 minutes, have a full battery again, and have potentially another 80 holes to drill. So I did this review because, let me knock this off. When I was looking online at YouTube for reviews of this drill, there was very little out there. There was some done by a Russian chap, but I don't speak Russian. So basically I wanted to do the review so anybody that's looking or interested in buying one of these ERBAUER SDS cordless drills, so they'd have some point of reference. And yeah, I got to be honest, I'm a carpenter of 30 years experience. I've gone through various cordless drills, combis, SDSs, and for what I paid for this, I am really impressed. To drill 20 10mm holes and just go through 1 bar of juice, yeah. Obviously I don't think this would hand up day in day out site use, constant drilling 80 holes repetitively forever. No, I don't think it'd hold up. But as an in-between SDS that doesn't cost the earth, that's cordless, that you can take up the top of the garden to drill what you want or chisel out some bricks, thumbs up. Thank you for watching. I hope this has been helpful. We'll come back in 6 months' time and see what my thoughts are on it then. But for now, stay real, people.